Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's Logan from Calling Our Shot, back with some more MLB picks on this Thursday, June 3rd. Guys, I know, brutal couple days, but we're going to get back on track today. We're going to win some money if, by any chance, this is your first video. My name's Logan. I do the MLB picks daily on this side of the channel, and we're part of a super growing community. We can't grow without you, and we can't grow without you hitting that subscribe button. So go ahead. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit it. It's free, right? We're sitting at 5,750 subs. Can we get to 5,800 by the end of today? Absolutely. That's our short-term goal. You know, our long-term goal is 10,000 subs. We're going to party like crazy when we hit it. And consider becoming a Calling Our Shot All-Star. These amazing people all over the screen are Calling Our Shot All-Stars. We really appreciate you. Austin and I can't do it without you. And you COS All-Stars are the reason Austin and I have the motivation to wake up and do these picks videos, especially when we've been having some L's recently. Yeah, it's been a brutal couple days for him and I both, but we're going to both get on track. And we're both going to be better for you because you guys are the real reason we do this. So let's recap yesterday. I know, brutal. 1-4. That's not going to cut it. That's not why we gamble. We don't gamble to take L's like that. If I wanted to take L's like that, I'd go watch some of our other competitors' picks channels because they give out L's and they make you pay for them, actually. So at least you're not paying for them right here. But Astros team total over L. Astros just couldn't clutch up for us. Minnesota's first five, that was an L. I mean, come on, man. That was a terrible display. Blue Jays under. Yep, that looked like it might be a push, but in the course in the bottom of the ninth, Blue Jays said, here's 2 runs for you, tie it up 5-5, and also subsequently sink the under bet. Whatever. The A's no-run first inning. That was our one win of the day. Good job, NRFI Nation. We're getting back on track. All right, so silver lining, no-run first inning bet. That was a win, so we can hopefully build off of that. And Peterson strikeouts. That was L. That might have been my worst player prop pick ever. He didn't even last a third. He lasted a third of an inning. He just gave up 5 earned runs right off the bat. He hosted first inning batting practice. And guys, I mean, I honestly don't know what to say about that pick. I've never seen an MLB pitcher really be that bad. And, you know, whatever. We take that out on the chin, but we move on. And where are we starting with today? Tigers versus White Sox. Yes, White Sox run line. Plus 104 value. Great value on this one. And we got to trust my White Sox to break me out of the slump. They've been so profitable for us all year, and I expect it to be the same today. Lance Lynn's on the mound for Chicago, 1.37 ERA. That's what we like to see. Pitchers we can trust. Who's on the mound for Detroit? Mize. April 29th, when these two teams played, he lost 3-1, 3 earned runs and 6 innings pitched. So I mean, he put up an okay performance. You know, Mize has been really good of late, though. 1 earned run in each of his last 3. But my question is, can the Chicago White Sox bats get to him? Absolutely. They're super talented. They're like none of the teams he's played recently. Chicago White Sox 5th in runs, 6th in hits. Super great offensive team, and that's what's going to cover the run line. Detroit, by comparison, I know. Tigers, don't use me as motivation today. Every single time I trash the Tigers, they come out next day, drop 7-8 runs. No, today is going to be different. Lance Lynn's going to hold them at bay, and they're 28th runs, 24th in hits, and 29th in strikeouts. That offense is finally going to play like it. They've played way better than their stats indicate. So today they come crashing back down to earth, and we're going to be there for it. That's why we're taking Chicago White Sox run line. Next pick, guys, Nats versus Braves. Yes, I'm taking Braves first 5 money line. I don't have the odds on it yet, but I think it stands a really good chance of cashing. Corbin is on the mound for Washington. 3 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts. Yes, he's going to give up some earned runs. That's kind of what he does. On the mound for Atlanta. Now, they pulled a pitcher switch on me when I was doing these picks, but it still doesn't change a lot because of what the lines are. So Davidson's on the mound for Atlanta. 3 earned runs in his only start this year. Yeah, I mean, not great. I don't feel as confident as I was if it was going to be Anderson, which it was supposed to be, but now it's Davidson. Atlanta's still favored in this game. So do what you want with that information. I took that information as, hey, I think Vegas still thinks, you know, the bats are going to get to Corbin, and maybe Davidson does go up and put up a pretty solid performance. He could, you know, with those young pitchers, really anything's possible, I guess. Washington's 22nd in runs, 5th in hits. I mean, they're high in hits, but they don't convert those hits into runs. Atlanta, by comparison, exactly opposite. 8th in runs, 16th in hits. So usually they're relying off the home run, and I definitely think the Atlanta bats can get to him today, and that's why we're taking first 5, because I don't want to touch Atlanta's bullpen, to be honest. If they're going to choke the game, it's going to be there. If the Braves aren't leading by 5, they're not going to be leading. So we definitely like Braves first 5 money line. I think we'll get some good value on there, but stay tuned for when that line comes out. The books have been really slacking this morning. Moving on to our next pick, Cubs versus Giants. Yes, Giants money line, -136. Guys, we're getting back on track. There's a theme to these picks. It's teams that I can trust, right? The Giants have been super profitable for us and anybody who's bet them this year. And I expect no different at home today. Davies, 1, 0, 3 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts. Okay, solid. DeSclafani, 2, 10, and 1 earned runs in each of his last 3. Guys, the 10 is an outlier. I promise you that. He's a lot better pitcher than that. He got those 10 against the Dodgers when he hosted, first and second inning batting practice. The 2 is how he recovered and bounced back. That's what we expect out of a pitcher of his caliber. Now let's look at the road and home records. Chicago Cubs 11-13 away. Nothing to get excited about. San Fran 15-8 at home this year. Yeah, I mean, San Fran should win today, right? I say should because, baseball is very unpredictable. And I mean, if it's a simulation, 9 times out of 10, maybe the Giants win, but we're rolling with them today. I like DeSclafani. I like them against Davies. Better bring the bats today, though, San Fran. That's non-negotiable. Next pick, Reds versus Cardinals. St. Louis, I'm taking St. Louis run line. No, I don't have odds on it yet, but they should be favored. It probably will be -1.5. Yeah, I mean, I think we're going to get really good value on it, too. Gutierrez is on the mound for Cincinnati. 5 innings pitched, 1 earned run in his only start this year. Small sample size in Gutierrez. Don't really know what we're going to get with him again. And it's a weird part of the year when some of these teams are trotting out pitchers for the first or second time, and we don't have a lot to work off of. But we do have a lot to work off of. Wainwright, 6 earned runs in 2 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts. So Wainwright, sometimes he's going to give up runs, sometimes he's going to be solid. I don't know what we're going to get today. I'm hoping solid Wainwright, right? Both teams middle of the pack offensively. Cincinnati's bullpen though, dead last in ERA. This is where we're going to separate ourselves. If Cardinals run line's going to cash, it's going to be in the later half of the game, I'm expecting, right? They got absolutely blitzed last night by the Dodgers. They had the day off. They had a rest day yesterday. So they're going to be rejuvenated, playing back at home, and Cincinnati 20-33 against the spread. St. Louis by comparison, 31-24 against the spread. St. Louis much better against the spread team, and again, I think that Cincinnati dead last bullpen is going to give up some runs, maybe some cover, maybe the cover run. That's why we're rolling with St. Louis today. Next pick, guys, a player prop that I don't even have a line for, but we're going to guess a little bit, right? Rays versus Yankees. I'm taking Garrett Cole's strikeout total over. He's going to get us back on track today, but I don't have a line for it. I'm expecting, if I'm just blindly looking at this, expecting it to be 8.5 at the lowest, 9.5 maybe at the highest. I wouldn't bet it if it's 10.5 though, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. That's a little too high for me. But 9.5's right on that fringe. He can do it. Why? Tampa Bay's 30th in strikeouts. Yep, dead last. I've been waiting for this matchup to roll around again. Why? Because I picked Garrett Cole's strikeout total the last time he played Tampa Bay. 12. He gave us 12 strikeouts. 12 and 10 strikeouts have been his 2 games versus Tampa Bay this year. He went 8 and 6 innings pitched. Guys, Garrett Cole, if he's not going to cash this over against Tampa Bay, he's probably not going to cash it against anyone. I mean, Tampa Bay's dead last in strikeouts. They gave up, I think, 14 strikeouts it was to Wheeler on the Phillies. Yeah, I mean, they're a strikeout machine. They're striking out at an alarming pace, and I think Garrett Cole keeps that trend going today. That's why we're taking his player prop over if we have it, and we got to look at the line when it comes out, but it's one of the ones that I circled. When I'm looking at the matchups today, I'm like, yep, I want Garrett Cole. Moving on to our last pick, guys, NRFI Nation. Yes, we that was our only win of the day yesterday. We got to build on that momentum. Where are we building with? Mets versus Padres. Yes, I'm taking the no-run first inning, -145 odds. Decent value. I mean, it's right under that range that I like it. Darvish versus Walker. Two pretty solid pitchers with low ERAs. Yes, I like them. Over-under to this game, set to 6.5. Super low, right? That's, again, where we start when we're betting no-run first innings. We want those low over-unders because there shouldn't be a ton of runs. And San Diego, 19th in first inning runs. New York Mets, 23rd in first inning runs. Guys, All the stats are saying this one stands a really good chance to cash in. I like it today too. We need to build some no-run first inning momentum. So if you're in chat and you have the no-run first inning flag, fly the NRFI flag for me. And if you don't have the no-run first inning flag, well, become a Calling Our Shot All-Star. You get access to cool emojis like the NRFI flag. And lastly, guys, I'm not doing a parlay of the day. We've had two pretty bad days back to back. We got to get on track, so we're not making a parlay. No. That's for when we're winning, right? Let's recap the picks one last time though. Tigers versus White Sox. White Sox run line. Braves first 5 money line. Giants money line. St. Louis run line. Garrett Cole strikeout total over. And the no-run first inning in Mets versus Padres. Thank you guys so much for the support. Again, we're gonna get back on track. I don't worry about it one bit. You guys are the absolute best. Again, I'll be here tomorrow. Let's make some money and let's bounce back today.